Here we have for sale our 2016 on a 66 plate Mercedes Vito 114. This is the 2.1 CDI 136 brake horsepower model. This is the long, so the long wheelbase. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around, have a look at the spec and also the condition on this particular vehicle, which has just come in for sale. So starting at the rear of the vehicle, you can see that we've got the rear barn doors here. If we look at the rear bumper, this one has had parking sensors fitted as well. We will have a look in the back later on. You can see that we've got a driver's side loading door. That tells us that this vehicle has got twin side loading doors. Then if we open up the driver's door here, we can have a look in the cab at some of the spec inside. So looking on the driver's door, we have electric windows. We have some nice adjustability here on the driver's seat, so you've got the height adjustability, which is always nice. And then if we look at the steering wheel, we've got this very nice multi-functioning steering wheel. So on the right hand side here, this is where you can control the phone and also the volume for the radio. And then on the left hand side, this is where you can control the onboard computer, which is just up here. And if we look at that, we can see that the mileage is 60,915 miles. This little thing just up here, this is for the parking sensors. So as you get closer to an object behind you, lights will light up here and it'll give you an approximate distance as well of how far you have left. If we jump inside, this has got a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is great for the motorway. If we turn the steering wheel over to the left, we have got a cruise control and speed limiter just down there as well. And then if we look at the radio, you can see that you've got this nice screen here on the radio. Of course, you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. We've got an SD card slot there. Got some extra buttons here. This is to turn your traction control off. You can turn the start-stop off as well if you would like. But a very smart cab. Of course, you've got 3 seats, which is very handy, and we've got the bulkhead there, which separates the load area from the passengers. If we take the key out, and we'll continue to go around the vehicle here, take in the condition on this lovely day. But it does look to be very, very straight and clean. If we look down the passenger side of the vehicle here, I'm hoping this is showing up here in the camera, but this seems to be in very good order. There's no obvious sort of dents, scratches, etc. there. Of course, it's a used vehicle, so you are going to get, if we look at the steel rims here, of course you are going to get a couple of marks and things on those, but generally speaking, this does look a very, very presentable vehicle. We'll open up the rear, so you can see now that the back of the van is ply lined. So we've got ply lining on the rear doors, the arches, and of course the side loading doors. As I mentioned, we have got the factory fitted bulkhead. We have actually got a bit of space just under there for some slightly longer load lengths, with plenty of tie down points here in the back of the van as well. As we continue around to the back, again, just taking in the condition here and the paintwork on this particular vehicle. If you'd like to inquire, here are contact details listed below at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We'd be happy to arrange finance at very competitive rates starting as low as 7.9% APR, subject to customers' credit status. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange, and we can give you an approximate value over the phone. Of course, we will need to see pictures or them in flesh to give you an accurate value. Thank you very much for watching.